What the fuck do you mean the Stone Oaks Coven took Cyrus? I thought they were all in jail for stealing my nibbling. Apparently, a bureaucratic technicality got the judge to drop the charges. Lucky them. Well, they used a good luck charm to get out? That's only cool when you guys do that. How do you know that so soon, Husnia? My husband has friends in the FBI. I told you, he works for the state. He's asking to see if there's been any movement in that coven or their acquaintances, which may help us narrow the search. Okay, go hubby. Draco's supposed to be in D&D too, is he? No, his mother dropped him off at Patrick's and has since picked him back up. He's alright. Perhaps Nicole can divine something? I've been trying, but I keep getting blocked. I think they have magical protection against scrying. Of course they would. That is exactly what I would do. I've been trying to get a hold of Eric, see if his friends have heard anything, but he's not picking up. Did they get him too? I don't know. He's a really heavy sleeper and tends to phase plant as soon as he gets home, so it could just be that. You said they were in St. Paul, right? They had to have grabbed him on the drive over. Car crashes are too risky. Did he have to gas up? Possibly. He mentioned having a low tank. And that's where they'd have snatched him. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of gas stations between here and there. But they would want to stay in their territory if at all possible. It'd be easier to set up, slip away from the cops, bribe the right person to look the other way. And if they've got those good luck charms, they could just get them to run out or even get a flat tire right in their hands. I'll text you a few addresses. Breathe, go fly to their location. I want you on aerial support for when they find him. Got it. I know Cyrus's full name, so I've already given him a full good luck and protective blessing. Assuming we're not too late, that will hopefully stave off anything particularly fatal or harmful for a while yet. Ow. You know, there are a ton of drugs you could have used to knock me out, and none of them would have given me a headache, right? This was more effective, and we didn't want to poison the merchandise. Poison what now? Your blood, heart, bone marrow, kidneys, brain, well, what little you have up there. They need to be in pristine condition if I'm to get a full paycheck, and drugs can have unforeseen consequences. If you're harvesting me for magical parts, why am I still alive? Our doctor is running late, which just gives us more quality time together. Hooray. If you're thinking of escaping, you should know I built a fairy circle into the first floor of this building above us. You won't be able to leave the property. Wait, boss, I thought that fairy circles were portals into the Fey realm. No, that is pure fantasy and folklore. Fairy circles contain fairies, even better than the handcuffs on his wrists. Yeah. And I assume the 3 henchmen in the room and however many more you have above this stereotypical concrete kidnapper's basement is just to make triply sure I don't leave? You do have a brain. Didn't we get you arrested? Lucky me, I got off on a technicality. Hey, that's only cool when Boss and Nicole do that. Boo-hoo. Any other questions? Final requests? Yeah, actually, my nose itches. Oh yeah, that never fails. Every time you get arrested, as soon as the cuffs go on, you itch. Yeah, I gotcha. There, a little to the left. There it is. If you have a god, I recommend you make peace with them, because as soon as the doctor gets here... The gods are not the ones who needs appeasing. God damn, that lunatic bit off my finger. Hey, man, don't bleed all over the floor. We're supposed to turn this into a restaurant, and I don't want to get busted for health code violations. Oh, sorry, I'll just go bleed in your dining room. Don't you dare, that is brand new carpet. Gentlemen, contain yourselves. You get the first aid kit. You put your hand over the sink. No one gets within 5 feet of the target. Are we clear? Clear. Got it, boss. Yep, clear. Crystal clear. Yeah, I got that. I don't know why we don't just put a bullet in his brain and get it over with. That'll damage the goods. The fresher the body, the higher chance of harvest, and the more we get paid. This paycheck better be worth it. Our client gave us this fairy. How do you think I got the bad luck charm in his car? Don't worry, I'm still charging him for the immortality potion he'll get. Half off, but still. And the rest of the fairy goes to the highest bidder. You can have a few extra thousand for your pain. Consider it workers' comp. Thank you! Just be careful around him, alright? He's obviously very dangerous. Who knows what plan he's coming up with now? My husband just called. One of the coven leaders got a new address in East St. Paul, a small business. It has not opened yet, but we're pretty sure it's a front. Did you hear that, Patrick? East side, got it. There's a gas station just a few blocks from that area within the coven's territory. Ritu, did you want to swoop in and scare a confession? Without burning down or blowing up the entire street? I still can't get a hold of Eric. Well, if they did take Eric, they likely brought him to the same place as Cyrus, so we'll know soon. Bob, can I borrow that phone?
Of course.
Ritu, if you find Cyrus's car, can you check to see if there is anything in or on it? Like what? If they can make good luck charms for themselves, they can make bad luck charms for others. Wouldn't they need his name or hair or something? No, not if they enchanted an object and planted it on him, or his car. Good thought, Nicole. Okay, but then how would they get it in his car with none of us noticing? I got his scent! Finally, took you long enough. Sorry, I had some car troubles and I didn't want to Uber or taxi to a murder scene. What happened to you? He bites. Well, this should be an interesting autopsy. Do we have ways of knocking him out without damaging him, or are we just hitting him over the head? He's handcuffed to a chair. We can get multiple people to immobilize him, preferably while wearing chainmail, and then give you a clean shot at euthanasia. Good. So, you guys realize my mentor made sure I could break out of every type of handcuff and binding by the time I was 200, right? Also, the 3 guys that you put on me downstairs, you should probably call their families.
You smell that? Yeah, but do you hear that? Hear what? Fighting. Hello.
Hi. I'm trying to run away, so please let me go.
How many others are in there? I think the better question is how many are left alive? Cyrus?
Hi, guys. Good timing. I think that's everyone.
Well, you sure know how to make a guy feel useless. You got them all?
Yeah, well, I didn't get the doctor, obviously, and I did leave one guy alive. He is knocked out. I figured he'd earned it for, scratching my nose and losing a finger.
We checked you for weapons. Where did you get the knives?
The pins are obviously glamored.
He said you suck at magic.
Not all of it. Glamour is basic shit. That's like saying I'm bad at, the multiplication table. I'm gonna kill you so much harder now. Anyway, did you bring any snacks? I'm starving.
No, sorry. I brought my vampire girlfriend and a dragon.
Okay, well, how about a witch? Because they've got a fairy circle built into this whole floor, and I can't leave until it's broken.
I'm sure Ritu would love the opportunity to smash something. Or we could just call the cops and have them bring a few of their witches. Oh, a text from Ritu. Hey, they found your car.
Oh, yay!
The coven put a bad luck charm in your car. Ritu found it on the floor of your back seat. Any idea how it got there?
I don't know.
Yeah, actually, I overheard some stuff. Let me call Bob.
This is it?
Yep. Eric, get your ass out here.
Hey, guys. What's up?
We got Cyrus back.
Back from where? You should get that. Hello?
Hi, this is the cell phone of the Stone Oak Witch who tied me to a chair in the basement, and it has several calls and text messages to your phone number over the last week. Have fun begging for mercy.
They said they weren't going to kill him.
Bullshit.
They did. They said that they had a way to make an immortality potion with only a few pints of immortal blood. Maybe a bone or two.
And you believed them.
Even if they were telling the truth, and I can guarantee you they were not, the fact that you were comfortable letting Cyrus be kidnapped, bled, and relieved of a bone or two is vexing. Well, for a so-called powerful sorcerer, you sure weren't doing anything. Immortality is not free, Eric. Transforming a mortal into a deathless being requires an immortal's death. There is no cheating shortcut, or way around it, ever. Even golden apples and other fruits of immortality can only grow from the bones or ashes of multiple immortals, and you would have turned my ward into such a corpse. Is he okay?
He's fine, no thanks to you. And most of the people you sold him out to are in body bags.
I really didn't think they'd kill him. I told them I'd only pay them if they didn't kill him. And then after a century or two of him being pissed at me, we'd be fine. Hell, I'd have my family's money to throw around if he decided to call in a favor.
That's what this is about? Your parents' money?
Not all of it. I'm not like you, JC. I can't just walk away from my flesh and blood, no matter how shitty they are.
Oh, but you can sell it your friends to the black market. That makes total sense.
Don't act like you haven't done shitty things to us too, okay? I could give you lists from the crap you pulled while high.
I owned those mistakes and did everything I could to make up for them.
Cyrus is fine though. No harm done, so you can get your asses out of my apartment. That's enough. First of all, you're fired. Second, well, we don't have to involve the police in this if we don't want to.
Don't we? I'm fine tossing him in jail for, what is it, aiding and abetting a kidnapping?
At least. But in the Fae realm, you'd have faced a very different punishment. You'd have been set free with a curse. And for this one, I'll even give you immortality. What?
Didn't you just say?
I still have acquaintances in the Fae realm who guard the fruits of immortality. To get access to them, it would cost me quite a bit. Those acquaintances have business empires that put the Stone Oaks to shame in both scope and depravity. I'd probably have to hunt something or someone for them. But I think I could sell my morals, just this once. You could have your immortality. And your curse. What curse? That as long as you live, you will never have a friend. No family, no allies, no pets. Your blood relations would continue to shun you. Any friendships or romances you form will fall apart or end in tragedy. Any time you need help with anything, from moving houses to preparing for war, not a single soul would come to your aid. Even dogs will avoid you. You would live forever, or at least as long as you wish, and you would be unable to share that life with anyone. Or you turn yourself in, get sentenced to probably 5 to 10 years, and have the chance to rebuild your life with people who will love and stay with you through aging and death. No curse or ill fortune from me. It's your choice. Let me get a beer before we go to the station. Prison booze is shit.
Should you even be here? You got kidnapped 2 days ago. Yeah, and I missed D&D. We were supposed to go against the big bad. That's what you're pissed about. Yeah, it's gonna take 3 weeks for everyone's schedules to line up enough to get together again. I offered to keep him off the schedule for the day, but he insisted on being here. Can't get rid of me that easily. I guess not. What's this? My 2-week notice. Your what? I do not accept this. That is so not how that works. To rephrase, I do not accept your misplaced guilt and unnecessary apology for another's actions. Eric only worked here because I referred him. I told you to give him a chance. And I chose to follow your advice. And even more importantly, Eric chose to betray us. You and I had every reason to believe he had reformed, and in a way he had. He didn't steal from us after all. His actions were his and his alone. No fault of your own. Yeah, kid, I don't blame you at all. It never even crossed my mind. I knew he was getting frustrated with the whole mortality and immortal family BS, and I couldn't pull him out of it. Okay, the leap from that to selling Fairy to murderous coven is the size of the Grand fucking Canyon. You and Boss both tried to help, and he pushed you away. Just as you are attempting to push us away out of guilt. I really hate it when you get therapeutic on me. I mean, hell, by your logic, we should all be believing Nicole. She was divine in the future and yet didn't stop it. Don't. See? It's ridiculous. Look, have a good cry over losing a friend, maybe beat up a punching bag or two, see a therapist, move on. But you don't get to quit. I don't think the cops will let me beat up an inmate. Even if they did, I doubt that would help your mental state. Well, if you really want to make it up to me... Welcome to CaFae Latte. This week only, we are selling cupcakes. They are 6 different flavors, and the profits go to the Trevor Project. The resentment and fury really bring out the flavor.